Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the GROW program. Thanks for growing with me on today. Here we are in the new year, January 3rd. We're in the new year, and I thank God for you growing with me on today. Honey, look, we got to do some things a little bit different here. This is a daily podcast on spirituality. It ain't no mess, foolishness. No commercials. We get straight to it. God. God is it. God is what we need. God is our hope. That's what we need today, honey. I have just spent 3 days really deeply meditating. Deeply meditating on God. Deeply meditating on our future as a people and what we are going to do. And I know that I have to grow. No matter what, I have to grow. I have to keep growing. I can't stop growing. It's either grow or die in the spiritual warfare. And I'm not having any part of that. I want us to grow as a world, as a people. One nation, one world, growing in God. Spirituality is a journey between you and God. You are guided by your heart. God is love. Understand that God is love. I just want to give you a few minutes each day of God sip. Okay, so we can ready to start doing some things a little bit different. I had pre-recorded some shows up ahead because I'm getting ready to go on a little journey. And I decided that I'm not going to really incorporate those right now. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be with you. I want you to know I'm with you. And as I'm on this trip, this is a journey that I must take. And as I'm on this trip to the motherland, I want you to be a part of it as much as I can allow you to be. I want you to, I have to go. It's something that I have to do. I'm compelled to go and sink my feet and my eyes on the beautiful motherland. So that is something that's coming up. And I'm really excited about that. And I want you to know that even though you're being tried, tested, going through different things, got this going on, got that, family stuff, job stuff, different stuff, I want you to know that what you have to do is put God in it to get the breakthrough. Put God in, because I'm going to tell you something. The vices of this world, no matter what they are, the vices of this world are not over you. You're over anything, and you can overcome anything. You have a great mind that God gave you. A great mind. A great mind. You can do all things in God who strengthens you. Trust and believe in God. Trust and believe in you. Keep on growing, kings and queens. Keep on striving and rising to reach your greatness each and every day. So here we are, January 3rd, starting a new month, a new year in God. Now, it's not so much as I'm going to start doing these new resolutions. It ain't about resolutions, honey. It's about making up your mind. I just don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a part of that anymore. I'm renewed. I'm transformed by renewing. I'm transformed by a renewing of my mind. Old things are passed away. So, say this. All things are passed away. So, we letting God take the lead. Lead on, God. We do the growing. God do the moving. Let God move. Allow God to move within you, honey. So, look, you're on a spiritual journey guided by your heart. Your mind is toward God. Your mind is toward growing. Thinking on the mind, thinking on transforming, thinking of renunciation, think of change. Change starts with you. Change begins with you. Once you begin to change stuff, change around you. That's how you get stuff to change. I didn't believe it, but I did. It works. It's true. That's how you change stuff around. You can start with you. You'll sit there and point fingers at everybody else. You. But look, you got these three pointing back at you. You know, you got fingers pointing right as you point fingers, you got fingers pointing back at you. So really, change starts with you, and only you know those changes that you need to do. Only you know, where you need to begin. So see, I need to begin. I need to revamp some things. I need to redo. I need to restart up, God. I need to transform. I need to renew. We in a new year. I need to just go ahead and renew in this new year as we renewing. As we start over. So the episodes, it's some episodes I pre-recorded, and I want you to know it's God's day. Every day is God's day. But I want you to be able to really keep up with me and the days and how I record, because I noticed something. I really like to do how I like to record my podcast. It's a daily podcast, and I just like to do it every day. Listen, I could get on the telephone, call up Susie Q, and be on the telephone with Susie Q 20, 30 minutes talking about Bobby Blue, or talking about some other foolishness. When I want to talk about God, I want to tell you what can help you. I want to tell you how you can be lifted out your situation. I want to show you through God how to get the breakthrough. Not doing you, but allow God to do you. Allow God to use you. Allow God to be there, in the midst. Because love covers everything. God is love. So let's lean on the Lord in these difficult, trying times. We are living in some very trying times, very difficult times. I'm seeing some terrible things, awful things. We, as a people, need to band together in these communities, in our communities, come together. We need to not be so quick to grab our cell phone and record when something is going wrong. If you see something, instead of standing there recording, be a part of the solution. Don't be a part of the problem. Teach your children love. Teach your children caring for one another, for each other. It's this world now, it's like we here in this world and we caught up in the rat race. The crazy mixed up world, the dog eat dog world. We just out here dogging one another on this highway of life, just ripping and running up and down the road, jumping in the car, running here, running there, running somewhere, everywhere. Are you running to God? Have you ran to the Lord? Have you turned it over to God? Have you cast your cares unto God? See, because that's where you need to be ripping and running to, while you're ripping and running up down this highway trying to get another breakthrough, trying to have this, trying to have that. And none of this stuff even means anything. Material things don't mean anything. Can't buy your way in the kingdom, honey. You ain't gonna buy your way in. And God is looking at your heart. God is looking at you. You can duck down in the pew, hide from the pastor, but God see you. God knows you. And walk in the Lord. Just a daily walk, a daily journey with God. Because we need God every day of the week, not just a few days, not just on one day. We need God every day in these trying times that we living in and we dealing with. Just so much all around us. Death, despair, sickness, and then people have begun to lose hope. They have began to lose hope. And many have lost, they got no hope, ain't no hope. God is our hope. God is our hope. Bring it back to God, because see, we leave God. God don't leave us. We leave God. It ain't about stepping back up in the church. It's about having God in your heart. Church is in the heart. That's where God is at. It ain't about walking up in there and letting them see you and seeing what you wearing, what you got on, what car you driving this week, what you got. No, it's about God, and your relationship with God, honey, ain't got nothing to do with money. God is not impressed with the money. He's Really. Trust God, with your life, with everything, because things come and go. Material things don't mean anything. Our relationship with God is solid. And when you on God's team, when you running for God, when you working for the Lord, you working for God, winning souls for the Lord, you winning. Lifting folks, you are being lifted. You are being held up. God is holding you. God is carrying you. God is protecting you. I was protected. I just thought about that. I was just thinking about that. Yes, I was meditating on that. All the way, that drive all the way to Georgia and back, we were protected. And I walked around the car before we left. I prayed, that's a long journey. Right at 1,000 miles, going and coming, but we were protected. See, put God first, and what you're doing is your heart. Where is your heart at behind it? The heart is the architect for your actions. So before you do it, think about, is it the right thing to do? See, because, yeah, you can do it, but should you do it? Just because you can, don't always mean you should. It's just because you can, don't always mean you should. And then when you got to think about it, maybe you really shouldn't even do it. We striving, honey. We striving each and every day on this journey. We striving to reach our greatness in God, all around us. Mayhem, spiritual warfare, oppression, sickness, death is all around us. We got to cling to God. We need to grab hold of God. God is the comforter, honey. And we need to wrap ourselves up in the comforter that is God. God will comfort you in your time of need, your time of trouble, your time of sorrow. All in his plan, all in his timing. We don't understand the why. One day these things shall be revealed. But we need to continue on our walk, on our daily journey with the Lord. God is doing some changes as I grow, changes that positive, beautiful changes. Because as you grow, as you strive and reach greatness, like a great mountain, you slough off all this old stuff. You don't need all that stuff. Slough off all that old stuff, honey. You're a renewed creature in God. You are new, you are transformed in this world, but not of this world. Don't be a part. You need to get you a new circle of friends. If that's what they own, on some foolishness, honey, you need to get you some people who are trying to be or at where you trying to get to in life. You striving to reach greatness. So you need to have some people around you that's striving to reach greatness also. Strive to reach greatness in the Lord. Honey, I'm telling you, just get you a new circle. Because as you're going on a spiritual journey with God, it's a road less traveled. Not a lot of people go down that road with you. You have to go by yourself. That's why it's a walk, a spiritual walk with God. You and God. God knows you. Just open up your heart to God. Cast your cares unto the Lord. And allow God to come in and work some miracles. Allow God to fix it. Allow God to bless you. And watch, how things change all around you. God bless you, kings and queens, as you grow. I just want you to know, with this show, we're going to keep striving to reach our greatness. We're just going to keep on striving, honey. It's just me. I'm telling you, just one person, just me. And I'm working for the Lord, doing my work unto God. Like I said, I've been deeply in some deep meditation for the past 3 days, really deep meditation. And God is working within me. And I'm telling you, honey, as I grow, as I rise, my time on this earth, it would be to lift others, to turn others to a new way. You know, it ain't about being holy moly, honey. It's just a holistic, spiritual journey with God. Just you and God. Dress the way you want to dress. Do what you want to do. Except just do the right thing. You know, do what's right because God is watching you. His eyes on the sparrow. So just go forth in God. Go forth in forgiveness. And then, you know, get you a new circle of people to be around. You know, people who going to lift you, not pull you down. Not people who going to hold you down, grab you and I mean, just weigh you down. Because you can't fly with dead weight on you. You can't fly with that dead weight on you, honey. So you got to release and lift and allow God to lift you. I just want you to know that I love you. We're going into a new year. Got some new things coming up. A book. Other exciting things that I'm really grateful for. I want you to join me on Facebook, social media, Twitter. We on a journey over here. A beautiful journey. And I'm loving this journey. I'm loving it. I love growing in God. I don't want to die in the spiritual warfare. I want to grow in God as long as I'm here. And to help to lift others any way I can. God bless you, kings and queens. Keep growing, keep striving each and every day to reach your greatness in God. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I love you. Let's rise.